What's up, danglers? We finally got our last box of 2020. And this box is the Icast exclusive box. So every bait in this box was released this past Icast, and some of these baits won't actually be available until next year, which, again, in my opinion, proves that that's why Monsterbass is the better box. And with that being said, with my slam challenge, obviously because this is the Icast box, everything in this box is not going to be ideal for me during this time of year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go by the amount of baits that are in this box, and I'm going to pick 8 baits from all different boxes from this year, and I'm going to create my own box and do my own slam challenge that way. Right now it is snowing, unfortunately, here in northern New Jersey, and I know we're supposed to get, I think, another like 1.5 feet apparently in the next couple days, so we'll see where that's gonna put us. But enough about that. We'll save that to the end. Let's bust right into this bad boy. Alright. Of course, on the cover of the bait card is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Max Bassin. Pretty cool. Alright. First up, we got Catch Outdoors. Now this is another newer company. Again, love that Rick supports smaller businesses and local businesses. And this is called the Saber Toad. Sweet. Again, like I just stated, you know, all these baits are not going to be ideal for this time of year, so I cannot do my slam challenge as I normally would. Otherwise, I'd be out there, you know, I might as well tie some snow onto the end of my line and cast that out. Although I'm sure you'd like to see me try that. Alright. So yeah, I love this white color. That's awesome. And I love the fact that the skirt is not too long. You know, you can fold that skirt up and it just kind of comes to the front of that frog. That's perfect. I might trim that right one a little bit, but other than that, that's awesome. Because normally I have to trim the skirts because you don't want your skirts too long because you're going to get those short strikes. And that, I love how that collapses. Whatever material this is made out of is super unique and definitely different from your normal frog. Sweet. Alright, that guy went for $7.50. Let's see, lay this stuff out here. Alright, next up we got Lunker Hunt. Sweet. This is the Lunker Hunt /12S Impact Series. And this is in the greenback color. Sweet. This is a really deep diving jerkbait. This will go up to 12 feet. That's awesome. I actually don't have very many deep diving crankbaits, so this will be perfect. I am a very big fan of the Impact series by Lunker Hunt. Alright. Love the color on that. So you kind of got that perch color. Perfect for my area. Sweet. It's got that really big lip on there. So yeah, 12 feet, 0 to 12. I'm assuming it's floating. Feels like a floater. Feels like a floater. Let's see. Does it say? Does not. Well, guess there's only one way to find out, right? Sweet. That guy went for $6.50. Alright, next up, we got Vicious Fishing. We got an awesome crankbait, jerkbait called the Herky Jerky. Kind of sounds like some beef jerky I've had before. It is 100 millimeters in length, weight 1/2 ounce, and in the Blue Heaven color. Ooh. Again, I'm not sure if this is floating or suspending, but again, only one way to find out. Awesome. Love that color. I like that blue on the top. Kind of white clear in the middle there. That little yellow on the belly. Those red eyes. Got what? I think 2 bearings in there for a little bit of rattle. Sweet. Not a bad size either. Not too long, not too small. I think this will kind of be a good in-between crankbait. I'll also use this in the rivers as well. Sweet. Crankbait. Why do I keep doing that? Jerkbait. Alright, that guy went for $8. Next up, we got Bassic. Awesome. This is another crankbait that I really like, and another new brand that I'm starting to really like as well. This guy is the Hellboy. Diving depth 0 to 3 feet, weight ½ ounce, length 100 millimeters, and it is in the 8-ball color. So that awesome color name, and that is in the black and white. Sick paint job as well, and I really like this color. That's awesome. Sweet. That guy went for $9. Next up, we got rabbit baits. Now this brand in particular, it was one of the first brands that I came across that I only seen with Monsterbass that really caught my attention. These guys make a soft plastic. This is their Ned body. They make soft plastics with a feather on them. Only brand of soft plastics, I should say, that make this kind of bait. I have not seen anyone else do that. You know, obviously you'll see your feathers on like your feathered trebles and stuff like that, but I've never seen them on soft plastics. So the action that these guys put off is very, very unique. Very similar to like the G-Crack products I always talk about. Something that is unmatched in my opinion. Let's take one of these guys out. So these, I believe, are in the green pumpkin black color. So you got that green pumpkin body, again, perfect for my area, and that awesome black feathered tail there. So this, whatever material they use, now, I don't want to say these are the strongest baits in the world, which, nothing wrong with that, but because they have such a soft, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess you say because they're so soft, the action that these things put off is crazy. Like I'm barely moving my hand, and look how much that wobbles. So you add that amount of movement just in the plastic, and then add that little bit of feather there, unreal. That's so cool. So I can't wait to try these guys out. And they went for $6. Let's go back. Alright, next up, we got Big Bite Baits. Alright, these things I'm super excited about. I just recently really got into doing punching this past summer. And these are the one flipping bait, or I should say punching bait, that I've been really wanting to try and just never got around to getting. This is the Big Bite Baits BFE, which means Best Flipper Ever. I think. Pretty sure that's what it stands for, so tell me. No, maybe? Does not say, but I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. So these guys are designed, in my opinion, perfectly. They got that solid flipper there, and it only splits at the bottom there. That solid flipper, you got these two little wings that come out, these two little like antennae, I guess you could say, coming out. And you got that nice thick rib body. It's going to be super durable, perfect for ripping those fish through the weeds. That's awesome. I cannot wait to try these guys out. And this is in the tilapia magic color, which is perfect. In my opinion, also replicates a bluegill, you know, perfectly. You know, tilapia and bluegill, very similar in color. So that's going to be perfect for my area. Sweet. Now awesome garlic scent as well. And those guys went for $4. Jeez, $4. You can't go wrong with that price either. That's awesome. Alright. Next up, we got Excite Baits. We got some awesome Sengos by Excite Baits. And they are the high floaters. So these guys are like your normal Senkos. They are in the, I'm going to say they're green pumpkin. but they are high floaters. That means they're going to float a lot more than your average Senko would, which means they would be perfect, or even more so, might have better action rigged wacky style. Really? If I could open them. There you go. Good scent. Oh yeah, I mean I can feel the difference just in the reaction of the bait just from me picking it up. I have to try something different with these guys because I got some weighted wacky hooks. But that's pretty cool. Having that extra high buoyancy in your wacky rig is definitely going to give it a little more of a unique action to it. Sweet. So yeah, that's the green pumpkin color by Excite Baits, and they went for $5.25. And you look at that, they actually saved the best for last. Last but not least, but in my opinion, certainly the best for me personally this past year, we got some Super K Jigs Ned heads. Now you guys have seen me swear up and down when it comes to Super K jigs. Their jigs have been the most successful jig I have used ever, really. Their swim jigs, their football head jigs, phenomenal. So when I saw that we could potentially be getting their Ned heads, I was super excited. So you get the Ned heads, and then you also got your rabbit baits. So while I'm on this subject, I'm going to jump right over to my slam challenge. So the first two baits I'm going to add to my slam challenge are the rabbit baits Ned bodies and the Super K Jigs Ned heads, which went for $4, by the way. So those are the first two, and there was a total of 8 baits in this box. So that's 2 right off the bat. I'm going to throw the Basic in there. That's 3. I'm going to throw the Vicious Jerkbait in there. I got it right that time. Vicious Jerkbait. So that's what? That's 4. Okay. Now I'm going to go to, what was it? I think it was last month's box. I'm going to use the Spear Point Finesse hooks along with the Excite High Floater Worm. So that's 6 right there. 2, 4, yep, 6. And then I'm going to do, I think, the Savage Gear Fat Vibe from the June box. That's a little bit more of a smaller profile, a little more finessey, and that's in the perch colored, so that'll be perfect for the rivers as well. I'm going to use the Strike King KVD 2.5 square bill that I got in April's box. And I think that's it. I think that is 8 right there, so that'd be perfect. Yeah, so I think my biggest game plan for the Slam Challenge is probably going to be working the rivers for smallmouth. Again, gonna get like possibly almost 2 feet of snow in the next couple days, so we'll kind of see where that puts me. But I think the river might be the main focus for this time of year. Obviously, a lot of what I'm doing is going to be very finessey, and who knows, maybe by the time I even have a chance to do that, I'll be looking into doing some ice fishing. And if that's the case, I will make an announcement, and unfortunately, I will not be able to do the Slam Challenge, but that will not be the end of it. I will hold on to it until I can do it again. I'll figure out some way I can make this happen, whether it be next year or whatever. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so that's that. And one more thing. We got big old sticker. Big old Monsterbass sticker. I love it. I don't know where to put it yet, unfortunately. I had to do some customizing for the last big one. I might be able to squeeze it in here. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I got to make another one. So yeah, that's the month of December's Monsterbass box. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely stick around, and hopefully you'll see some Slam Challenge-y type things, depending on snow. And I think following that, I will be switching over to the ice fishing box, and I will be doing that for the 3 months, I believe it is, that it is available. And hopefully New Jersey can make up its mind, and I'll be able to do some ice fishing. That'd be great, right? All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, and, you know, drop comments, maybe. All right, guys, I'll catch you later.